Tomorrow, Arsenal take on Bayern Munich. It's probably the best game of the week. The two best teams in the world, first against second in the Champions League, and this is a huge game. I'm going to be doing my match preview. It's huge. I mean, we have to win. But is it more important than that Chelsea game on Sunday? In my opinion, I don't think so. So we're going to go through my predicted lineup as well. So let's get straight into it. So, FootMob, predicted lineup. David Raya in goal. We all know that. Kepa won't be playing in these type of games. Calafiori, Hincapié, Saliba, Timber. The same back five that played against Spurs is predicted to play against Bayern Munich. And in my opinion, I think I'm going to make one or two changes. I feel like Miles Lewis-Skelly will come in. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, he's played 2 out of the 3, or started 2 out of the 3 Champions League games so far. So I don't know why he wouldn't start today. He played brilliant against Atletico Madrid. Olympiacos, not as good, but he still played good. Hincapié, he's going to start. Saliba, he's going to start. Timber is starting as well. That's it. Moving on to the midfield, Declan Rice and Zubomendi, both of them. Well, Declan Rice is a booking away for suspension. But we have Club Brugge next, so I don't mind if he gets booked. He didn't, and luckily he didn't get booked against Slavia Prague. Zubomendi, he did his suspension against Slavia Prague, and now he's back in the Champions League. Don't see why we would change that. Best, or not, I'm not going to say best because there are a few better, but one of the best midfield pivots in the entire world. Trossard off the left, Saka off the right, Eze in the 10, Marino up top. Now then, here is where it changes a little bit. Do we play Mikel Merino up top? Do we play Eze off the left? Ødegaard, should he be put into the starting 11? Madueke, Martinelli. We have got players now. Players are coming back from injury. Martinelli, Madueke, they were on the bench against Spurs. Madueke made a little cameo. Martinelli, he didn't come on. Ødegaard in training today. Apparently, Arteta, Ødegaard and the team are going to have a little meeting whether he's going to start or not, or going to play, or going to feature on the bench. I'm assuming that he will be on the bench minimum. He was in training, first team training. He looks good. He was this close, apparently, to Arteta. He was this close to playing against Spurs. Whether that's off the bench or not, it's not confirmed. But I feel like I wouldn't chuck him into the deep end. Ødegaard, at home, it seems like he just picks injury after injury. We just need to ease him into it. Eze's on the form of his life right now. Trossard is unbelievable right now. Marino, what a brilliant cameo that was against Spurs. And Saka, even though he didn't get a goal or an assist, he was fantastic. But do we play Mikel Merino up top? Out-and-out striker is not Mikel Merino. Gyökeres and Havertz are still not back. They are very close, but tomorrow is too soon. So what I would do is I would play Trossard on the left, Eze in the 10. I would play Saka off the right. I'm going to put Martinelli down the middle. Now, I was contemplating whether I should put Trossard down the middle and put Madueke on the left. But I'm going to give Martinelli up top. He was brilliant. He scored in all 3 Champions League games, by the way, that he's played in. Atletico Madrid, what a goal that was. Olympiacos, I mean, it was a bit of a jammy goal. Gyökeres hit the post. Then he tried letting it go in, but he couldn't, so he just taps it in. Open goal. And then the Bilbao game, he was brilliant. Coming off the bench, about 30 seconds later, throw on goal. And that's what he does. His pace will hurt defences. Down the line, he's just going to break the lines. And if we have an Eze or an Ødegaard behind him, he's going to thrive. And I feel like Madueke, I'm not too sure how high Bayern play their defensive line, but Martinelli is going to exploit it, in my opinion. And if Bayern do play a high line, we have to start Martinelli in this game. He is so quick, and we need to use his pace to our advantage. Now then, that does not mean Madueke, Ødegaard will not come on. I do believe Ødegaard will come on, make a 30-minute cameo. Same with Madueke, maybe give Saka a rest. If the game's over, if the game's still... To be honest, I'm not even that bothered. I am not bothered if we lose, win, or draw this game. Obviously, I would like to win the game for momentum, but it's not be end-all, end-all. I don't know if that's a saying, if we do lose, because beat Club Brugge, beat Kairat Almaty, and we're through already. So we don't really need to play full strength because we got bigger games coming up. If we look at the table here, it is the best 2 teams in the Champions League facing off against each other. Us, Bayern Munich and Inter Milan, the only teams to win 4 out of 4 games. Luckily for us, I mean, not luckily for us, unfortunately for us, we do have to play both Bayern Munich at home, and then in 2 Champions League games time, we have to play Inter Milan. So it's going to be very difficult at the San Siro, but we are the only team to not concede a single goal. In recent games, the last 2 games, we have conceded 3 goals in 2 games, which is not Arsenal-like this season. But we absolutely battered Spurs, and we got so unlucky conceding a last-minute goal against Sunderland. So we just chucked that out the window. We need to go into this game. Yes, I know it's not as important as the Chelsea game, but we still need to have that winning mentality, and we still need to get into this game and prove to everyone why we are the best team in the world. We need to make every single team scared of us. If we beat Bayern Munich, that could maybe seal the deal. Maybe we are the best team in the world at the moment. I'm not saying we're going to win the Champions League. We're going to win the quadruple. But I am just saying if we do beat Bayern, I don't think there's a team in the entire Champions League at least that can beat us comfortably. Maybe PSG, Barcelona, I don't think so. Their high line is outrageous. I've seen them against Club Brugge. They drew 3-3. They are not beating us. I'm sorry. If Barca fans, any fans who don't agree with me, comment down below. But Barcelona will not beat this Arsenal side. The only 2 teams I think could beat us are PSG and Bayern Munich. And tomorrow's a big test. I do really hope we do win. I mean, our head-to-head against Bayern Munich isn't the best. I mean, on paper, it doesn't look too bad. 3 wins to 6 wins. But if you look at the results, I mean, 5-1, 5-1, 5-1. We lost 5-1 3 times in a row in the Champions League against Bayern Munich. We actually did beat them at the Allianz Arena way back in 2013. Not 2014, 2013. We beat them 2-0. But that was a long time ago. 2 years ago, first year back in the Champions League after 6 odd years. Drew 2-2. I feel like that Champions League quarterfinal, we were the better team. But the Champions League inexperience cost us. And when we went to Bayern Munich, even though it was only 1-0, we should have beaten them. I'm sorry, we should have beaten them and got to the semis. But regardless, if we got to the semis, we were losing to that Real Madrid side. But that's not the point. Tomorrow, this is a huge game to make our mark. Make the mark that we are the best team in the world. We proved it in the Premier League. I mean, if you look at the Premier League, we play Chelsea next. These 2 next games are huge. We had the North London derby just yesterday. No, 2 days ago, sorry. I don't know why I thought it was Monday. Yes, 2 days ago. Now, tomorrow, we have a Champions League game against first place. We're second. And then on Sunday, we have a game against second place in the Premier League, Chelsea. We have got a very important week coming up. And in my opinion, if I was Arteta, I would prioritise that Chelsea game. We need to win the Premier League more than anything. All the doubters are saying we cannot talk until we win the Premier League, and we need to prove them and we need to shut them up. And this Chelsea game is a huge game to extend our lead. 9 points clear of Chelsea. If we win, we're 7 points clear of Man City minimum. Now they play Leeds at home at the 3 p.m. kickoff, so they will catch up to us if they do win before we kick off. So a lot of pressure is going to be on us. But I believe and I do hope that we beat Bayern Munich and we beat Chelsea. Not too bothered about Bayern Munich, but we have to beat Chelsea. But thank you. I'm going to do my match reaction after tomorrow's game. Like and subscribe. Comment down below your score prediction. Come on, you Gunners.